Who here likes a good underdog story? Who here thinks all children deserve a chance to just have a day to cut loose and be a kid? All right, I'm here to talk to you about our biggest underdogs we have in this country maybe, and that's foster children. Now, who are we? Well, I'm Corey.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm Richard.
Kai.
Lydia.
And we're here today representing Six Flags. And we're going to talk about our partnership with Jonathan's Place, which is a local foster home for children. So to tell you what underdogs we're talking about specifically, we have a short little video to show you who we mean.
Who am I? I'm pretty average, the average age of a kid in foster care. From the majority background of kids in care, having experienced abuse and neglect from those meant to protect me, I am 9 times more likely to commit crimes, 25% more likely to get pregnant as a teenager, and there's a 30% chance that when I have children, I too will abuse them. This is who I am, until someone breaks the cycle.
So just 3 words, but a very powerful message: break the cycle. And that's why we're here today, so we want to talk about breaking the cycle.
Did your clicker die? Just click on the outside of the video.
Who am I? I'm pretty average.
Okay, so Six Flags already has a lot of philanthropic partnerships. You can see we have the McDonald's House, among others. But we're very excited to partner with Jonathan's Place and add them to this list of our partners. Now, to talk about more how we're going to break the cycle, Malia is going to come up and tell you a little bit more about that.
So according to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, there are around 3,462 foster children in the Dallas area, and there are an estimated 16,500 in all of Texas. When a foster child's environment is deemed as unsafe, Child Protective Services comes in and they take them under their care. And the Child Protective Services goes and they try to find a foster care facility or home that they can place the child in. These children face abuse, neglect, and they face a considerate amount of trauma. They need constant therapy and care and nurturing, and we as a community, we want to come together and try to mitigate this problem that they have. And I would like to pass it over to Richard.
So how are we going to break this cycle? Just like Corey was saying, we are Six Flags, and we're looking to partner with Jonathan's Place, which is a local nonprofit here in Dallas, Fort Worth area, and they specialize with neglected children. So what we're proposing is hosting at our Pioneer location for this pilot program at Six Flags over Texas. We're looking to do quarterly trips for the children, which will consist of taking in volunteers, which will be fully background checked and trained prior to any events. We'll be supplying them with transportation, 2 shuttle buses that will transport the children from Jonathan's Place to Six Flags and back. And we will be also implementing an insurance plan to make sure that we take care of these kids if anything ever happens, as well as cover us on a liability standpoint. During the trip, it will include park admission, meals and drinks, and game passes for all volunteers as well as the children. And I'm going to pass it over here to Kai to let you know what we're looking at on the budget.
So yeah, as Richard said, we're renting 2 full-size school buses to provide transportation for the foster children from Jonathan's Place. And as they arrive, we'll give their tickets, including the meal ticket, and that's when they can walk in and have their meal at their choices. And also, they have their own picnic areas where they can gather together and know where to return after each ride. Also, for the refreshments, you can see it's right over here in green. We will buy snacks and drinks and board games, card games for the kids, so that way they can, grab some refreshments when they're tired and try to play some games with other friends. Oh yeah, the insurance. So we'll also provide them insurance while they're on the bus, as well as they're in the park. So that way we can provide the safety standard for the children. That's it. I'll pass it to Lydia. Sorry for asking.
Okay, so as you can see here, that's a pretty big number. It kind of stands out a little bit, but that's the nationwide number for foster kids. And so the reason that we want to do this is because we want to create an impact in the child's life. So according to the Brett Fostering Handbook, they let us know that a lot of times, as we know, these kids are, have trauma, and so what we want to help them with is trying to encourage a sense of self, and in order to do that, we want to help these kids with a memory, and this is what is going to serve as a memory, as an exciting, day for them to lift their spirits and enjoy themselves. And with that, we want to thank you.